Okay. Hello, people. It's us again. I keep saying that. I'll have to think of another opening line. Oi, you lot, watch this. There you go. How about that one?
Right.
Yeah.
That'll
Nice
do.
and friendly greeting. Yorkshire style. Right. Today, we're going to talk to you about this. Not a little pink bombshell underneath. Arry's tank. Clearomiser tank.
Tanko Clearotankomiser.
I've got a metronome. Right. Sorry.
You're a fucking nun.
This comes from Arry, UKV, another garden shed modder. We salute you. We do. Absolutely excellent. Saw these advertised on the forums and a couple of the written reviews. I thought, well, that simply isn't good enough. And I'm nosy and curious, and I have a long drive to do later on in the year. And thought, well, I need something where I don't have to faff around with even cartomizers at 1.7mm. They don't cut it. There's only a few hours vaping if you're lucky. I need something a bit more substantial, something that's going to last. And this was there. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a go.
Mine?
So, yes, exactly. Mine.
Sorry.
I contacted Arry.
Arry. That's it, Arry.
No H's. Arry from the forums. And he sent me back saying, yes, okay, I can do this for you. Blah, 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 blah. And he duly sent it off to me. There it is. You can see, he did send it off to me. That is not a golden sample in there. That is e-liquid. Now then, would you like to fill up this jar, sir? Might taste a bit tangy. Right.
Oh,
I'm getting...
God.
Yes. Sorry. Right.
Oh, dear. Never cease.
Basically, I'm going to give it to Jim.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh.
Bend.
No. But it might have that funny little palm thing on the end. That's not for easy insertion.
Okay. Back to this. It's a very good little device, actually. You sent it down to me. Now, I didn't have enough faith, and I'm sorry, Harry. I didn't fill it up with cherry. Because if it had gone wrong and I'd filled it up with cherry, I would have had to have killed it. You know? Just would have. Yes.
And it would have been wouldn't have been one of my cherries.
So we filled it up with something that isn't quite as important, RY4. Hello, Dave.
Cast out from the community.
That way, if it went wrong, we wouldn't be missing much. Right. Now then. We got a bit of a surprise there, didn't we, Jim?
Yes.
Yes.
Good work.
Because the taste and the vapour it produces is actually very surprising. When you can see me, hello, how are you? Right. It's actually very good. So, I should have had more faith because it doesn't leak. You can put it on its side. I can't put it on my side because obviously you wouldn't be able to see it on the other side. You can hold it upside down.
You can.
Give it little shakes. It ain't gonna leak.
I just had an image of that Michael Jackson holding the baby.
Holding the baby over the Didn't fall.
This is how my mind works.
Yes.
Especially when you're around.
I'm sorry.
Bad influence.
It's actually very surprising. It's also very well built. Now, Harry made this one to me, especially you want it, don't you? You know you want it.
Right.
You want it. Go on in.
Oh. You talk, I wait.
He made this one up specially for me, so it's slightly different than the standard, which I have to say on there. You know, it's got 3mm walls on it, in which case you would probably drop a brick on it and it's going to break, rather than the 2mm, which is the usual size of the walls of the tank. Now you can get them direct from him from the forums if you just PM him for £18.50, which includes the postage. There's no dreaded VAT to pay, so you don't have to worry about that. For something which can last you all day, it's certainly going to last you a lot longer than your average batteries, let's look at it that way, and quite a few recharges at that. That is a stonking good price, and it is well made. Is that nice, Jim? As RY4 goes, that's
very mellow.
Yeah. Actually, you know who made that RY4, don't you?
Was it Dave?
It was Dave.
It was Dave.
Dave. Yeah, he gave it out at the mini meet.
He did.
Yeah, that's actually Dave is our wife all goes. You need to.
Nice mix.
Yeah.
How'd you get your drip tip off?
Pull.
It's a bit snug, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
There you go.
Bloody Nora. That's better.
Yeah.
Filling wise, it's exactly the same as the CE2 because it is just the middle bit. So you still need the bung, but you don't have to fanny around and try and squeeze it down and make sure it's nice. You just pop it over and then pop the unit on top.
Mm-hmm.
You're still going to have to fill it with a syringe down into the little needles down there.
Little valves.
Yeah. But it's simple. Simple.
Yeah. And yet, absolutely brilliant what it does.
Mm-hmm.
And as I've said before, like the vape mate, simple things are usually the best. Dragon. You got a slightly blocked nose.
I have.
You might want to pick it. Yeah.
But as for taking it apart, if you need to change over the ATI part of it, then you need to keep it on the device. This bit comes off the top with the actual tank, and then you get left with the bung at the bottom. Now I actually had to invest in the use of my trusty multi-tool to prise it off. So that is a very tight seal, and it's not going to budge.
No,
it's not going to leak.
Unlike certain other things which are a lot thinner and get a 10 bollock rating, this one doesn't.
Hello.
It works.
I'm here still.
It doesn't leak.
It
isn't likely to crack unless you hit it with something very hard.
Put it in the middle.
There we go. There's an improvement.
Hello. Sorry.
It's actually very good for what it is. And
Super.
for the price he's selling them at, it's an absolute bargain. That you should be snatching them out of his hands, people, quite literally.
You can't have this one out of my hands.
Yeah. And they're interchangeable. If the floozy dies on the inside,
the Clearotankomiser,
just take it out and replace it. The tank's still usable. It's brilliant.
Yep. I think that pretty much wraps it up.
I think it does. Well done, Arry. Thank you very much for the hassle and the trouble which you've had to endure. I'll get you a special one. That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
£18.50.
Yep.
UK Vapors. PMing on the forums.
Yep.
Job done.
Yeah. Well worth the money.
Porn.
Bye.